At PureForm Golf, we use the Edel putter fitting system. It's a great system. It's lots of combinations with different heads, lofts, hosels, and you can really dial in a putter and have it spec'd up perfectly, pretty much for any type of golfer. If you have a look here, you can see there's a few different head styles. So we can sort of match, a half mallet, a blade, whatever's more suitable to the eye for that person, and then we can custom build it. So as you can see here, one of the best things about the Edel putter fitting system is the options. So you can see we've got from 1 degree of loft right through to 5 degrees. So we can really fine tune and dial in different putting styles with the correct loft. So what that means is someone who's a forward lean putter, hands forward, you can add loft and we can have a lot more offset. And then people who are more vertical, hands quite neutral, you can have a less loft and less offset and that. So what you'll notice here too is there's lots of different options in the hosels. So we can have like a lot of offset there to, pretty much no offset. So I can really match the shaft and the head there to the person's, setup and dial that in. And they also come in different lie angles. So I think it goes from 68, which is quite flat, up to about 74. So, a taller, shorter person, we can really get that club sitting perfectly on the ground. The other great thing about this system is with the heads. So once we choose the loft, we screw that on, we can pick a hosel, and it's just easy. So I can just custom build a putter on the spot while I'm doing a fitting. So this will just go in and we can just tighten it up. Okay. And then the other good thing is we have a big selection of shafts here. So I can go from 32 for a short person like myself, right through to 37 for the taller guys. So we can really dial in the length. Now the length of the putter is important because of our height and our setup getting the eyes over the ball. So someone who has a eye line way inside the ball, we can get them into a shorter shaft and increase that tilt over the ball and get a nice eye line set up, get them in a good position there with the length. The other thing we can do is we've got these weights here, so I can actually change the head weight 350, 370, so we can add that onto the shaft here, and then that just screws in. So like I said, I can play around with different bits and pieces while we're going through the fitting process. So generally with the Edel system, we'll fit to aim first, so we'll match the right head shape, hosel and line configuration. So the other really good thing and how custom we can get, which you don't have this with an off-the-shelf product, is I can customize the line configuration on this putter using this tool here. So, I can have, pretty standard, one line, and then we can get, on top I might have 2 lines, so I can really dial in a line configuration that suits someone's how they see when they're looking over the putt. This helps with the alignment. So once we get the alignment right, that's one of the most important things with putting is getting the aim. So dialing in the line, the hosel and the shape here is what gets good aim, and also getting the setup good with the right length. The final part, which is part of the custom process also, is that we have the option to add weights and counterbalance. So we'll use a lot of weights here. I'll go from say 20 grams all the way up to 100 grams. So I can really, I've got a bigger weight range here at PureForm than what's normal. So I can add a lot more weight. So if you're putting on a faster green, you can really slow the stroke down by adding weight. In Australia, most of the greens we putt on are reasonably quick. So generally I find that we'll add somewhere around sort of 100 grams in most putters at the top. Most golfers that I see tend to be a little bit handsy, and the extra weight really does give them a better rhythm and stroke control. So it gives them better distance control. So, the Edel system, I think it's great. There's so many options. It's very simple, easy and effective, and we get great results here. We'll put some pictures up. There's some really great designs. You can go really deep into the customization, get your name engraved, all sorts of different finishes and that sort of thing as well. I believe it's the best system around for fitting putters. If you want to improve your putting, come to PureForm and we'll help you out.